Hello everyone, Intuitive Edge. Welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to talk about what's going to be coming next. Now, we had Bill Barr give testimony before a committee in Congress, and I want to take a look at intuitively to see where we're heading next. What's going to be the fallout and the aftermath, and where is this all going? Where's this all heading? So I've laid out some cards, and I'll show those to you now. But first, I laid out some questions. That's the most important part, is what are you asking? What are you wanting to know? The questions that I wrote out are the issue. I did a modified version of my broader view spread. This is one that kind of looks at the overview and the picture of what's coming and what are we releasing and what's in store. So I have the issue. Now we know that there is Devin Nunes has referred some people for criminal charges to the Department of Justice with Bill Barr. And we know that there was the Russian dossier, that narrative kind of fell apart, and there was abuse of the FISA, potentially. This is what it's looking like, and that Trump was being spied on illegally, and lots of stuff going on in the background. So what's happening with that, and how will we deal with this moving forward? What's going to be happening as we move through this? What's coming next? What's fading from view? The wisdom we can gain from it, and the outcome. So the first card, when I pulled cards, was the Sun card. Now, Sun, anytime the Sun comes out in a reading, it flavors it as in a positive light. So this is good coming. Something good is coming of this in some way or fashion. Now, this is going to have to play out because there's lots of moving parts and moving pieces. But we have the Sun card. And to me, this is like shedding light. Light coming in. Light coming in. Truth. If you think of the sun, it comes in, it brings light, it exposes things, it shows things for what they are. So we have that energy of the sun on top of this. This is good. Because we want to know what the truth is, regardless of personal opinions. It's what's the truth, okay? So how will this issue be dealt with moving forward? What's going to be taking place? Now, this card is interesting to me, and I'll tell you what I saw with it. This is the Six of Cups. This is a card of innocence. Now, as I was looking at this card, the image of this young boy, and he's giving this girl a piece of this watermelon that's been cut up over here. And he's influencing her to, here, have a piece, take some. And I got this interesting feeling with this card. With that watermelon, this almost feels as though that there was so many players involved. And it was like, okay, take the imagery of this watermelon. Bear with me here. I gotta get this out. It's in my head, so bear with me. But you have this watermelon, you're at a picnic, and you slice it up and you give it to people, right? Everybody gets some. And I feel like this collusion was like, here, help us. Here, have some, have some. It almost has this feeling of being handed out. Like people, this person had a piece and this person had a piece. And it was going around. And I kind of got that feeling with this watermelon cut up, and there's all these cups around here. It was like everybody had their cup, everybody had their piece, and everybody's sharing in this idea of whatever that idea is. Some say, stop Trump. I think Peter Strzok's texts to Lisa Page, we'll stop him. That's like the big picture piece of what everybody had a piece of. That's what was coming to me as I was looking at this. Okay. And it's interesting that the girl was like, she's kind of has her arms behind her back, like, I don't know, should I? Temptation, you know. Okay. Now, okay, I gotta go back to this card because it's bugging me. Also, there's something to do with innocence. Some people may have, there's something with innocence with that. So whether somebody, the person handing the pieces out, was more in the know as to what's really going on, and other people were just doing little pieces that they didn't really get the bigger picture. So keep that in mind. There may be something to that part there. Okay, next. We have what is coming next? What's coming into view? This is the Page of Wands. Card of conflict. Card of struggle. Fighting. And we can see that coming, can't we, in the news? I mean, this is going to be probably getting heated in the next few weeks, I would imagine. I also wonder if this could be people rising up too. Not just the fighting and the bickering back and forth between those who were involved in this and those who are exposing it, but because I almost see like these hands like coming from the front toward this plant in the back. Like, I think more people are going to be like fight or struggling with this, wanting answers. I think there's going to be more of a push from the outside that's watching this drama unfold, not just the players involved. But I think there's going to be like, we want answers. Okay. Next, what is fading from view? And this is like, okay, what's going into the past? Now we have the Hope card, the Star, and it came in reversed. So the Star is about hope. So when you have the Hope card reversed, it's along the lines of discouragement or loss or doubt. Feeling like your mission, your purpose is not on track or on target. Feeling a little distorted. And I'm wondering if that's the energy that's leaving. That maybe hope will be returning, in essence. So the reversal, the negative impact of that hope reversed is what's leaving. So whether that's bringing hope to the situation, that might be cool if it is, to bring some. And that's what I get with the Sun too, that bringing light, bringing truth. Next card. So what will we have learned from this? What's the wisdom to be gained? Now I've got a messenger card. The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is about taking action. This card is things are going to be happening. This is a message that there's going to be things coming, happening, things are going to take place. I think we can learn from this. Now, maybe I've got a little bit of a idealistic viewpoint, and maybe I'm uber hopeful, but I'm wondering if what we can learn from this is that action will be taken. I know a lot of people have been waiting for something to occur and waiting for, people to come to justice, and being upset and frustrated that there seems to be a schism in the justice of this country, where one set of people over here, if you're wealthy and have privilege, you get treated differently. Hello, Jussie Smollett. Okay. And it's frustrating to the rest of us if we don't, we want it to be fair for everyone. Doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter the color of your skin. That doesn't matter. What matters is the truth. And you know, if someone's done something worthy of being punished, they, you know, justice should play out. That's my biggest thing. And I'm a pretty lenient, I don't know. I personally, you know, I think there's room for leniency, but it's got to be fair, okay? It has to be fair across the board. We can't have one group of people being treated differently than other people would be if they were in the same situation. You know, people have said that, you know, if I did half the things that these people are being accused of, you know, we'd be in jail for 30 years or whatever. And that's not fair. So it needs to be fair across the board. And I think maybe that's what we can learn from this, that something is going to happen. With that action card, is like something's going to take place. There is going to be some resolution of some kind. Now, how that'll play out, we'll see. The outcome card kind of tells it all. And this is the next card. And the Knight of Swords in this spread is facing directly into that. It's the Ten of Swords reversed. This is the Ten of Swords. This is a card of difficult endings, things coming to an end. And it came in reversed. This is like final, okay? It's final. So, and this was on the question of the outcome for those involved, those accused, those that are guilty. So I think there's things happening. It's going to cause some fighting, as we saw with the Five of Wands. And I think some people are going to protest their innocence and say, oh, I didn't really have that big of a role, or I was offered this by him, it's his fault, kind of thing. So that's what I get with this. I do think that there is movement in a positive direction with the Sun card, so this is looking good. We'll see what happens. But I think we'll probably see things in the next month or two as to how this is going to play out. But I think the ultimate outcome will be better off once the dust settles. Okay. Next, we have the Four Swords underneath. That's just a card of taking a break, taking a rest. And it's reversed. So to me, that's like nobody's gonna get to rest. I think it's game on. So we'll see what happens, but that's my take on it. I appreciate you stopping by my channel. This is Intuitive Edge. Hope you like it. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.